Hey there, Yuli Azar here from Project Up Lifestyle, and today I want to talk about death. It's a kind of heavy topic, but it's a really important topic, and it's a reminder that I want to put out. It's we are all gonna die, and maybe it's the best thing just to embrace it instead of fearing it, especially for someone who is young. Now, realizing you're gonna die and realizing life is really short, I think it's really precious. It's something that's guiding me through my last years and helping me to take much better decisions in what I'm doing. And I'm really sure it will allow you to make much better decisions in your life as well. Because if it's a constant reminder in your life, then you'll take better decisions. I don't think there's any other way. And realizing you're gonna die is kind of also like looking at truth at the eyes, because it's really truth. We're all gonna die, unless I don't know some crazy technology will come out, which will allow us to live until who knows until how much. But until then, we're gonna die, and that's the truth. And I think the truth is really motivating, because many people are trying to avoid the truth. And I like looking at truth at the eyes directly, looking at the tiger at the eye, how we say. Now, Steve Jobs talked about his commencement speech in 2005 in Stanford, a very popular speech. If you haven't seen it, go YouTube and Steve Jobs commencement speech, you'll see right away. Now, I want to quote something he said, which is really beautiful. Now, remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've encountered to help me make the big choices in life. Because almost everything, all external expectations, all pride, all fear, embarrassment, or failure, these things just fall away in the face of death, leaving only what is truly important. What a beautiful quote, really, and something I find to be so true. And I also found many examples how it implied in my life. And in this video, I would like to remind it to you so you'll take better decisions in your life, because unfortunately, it's not something you usually remind yourself every day. I mean, seriously, if you hate your job and you know you're gonna die, does it really matter? If you know you will die, it can be easier if you take a decision to quit your job, take another one, maybe start your business. If you hate your business and you know you're gonna die very soon, maybe it's much easier for you to sell it, quit it, and start something you're much more enjoyable. Do you hate your partner? Don't enjoy your partner? Instead of just staying in this relationship, you'll know maybe it's time for a change. Now, it can be done for every big choice in life, like the big things in life. Now, personally, how it relates in my life, it comes to a chronic condition which I have. Now, chronic conditions are especially life-changing because you kind of stare death in the face constantly. Unfortunately for me, I developed a back pain 8 years ago. So when I was 17, actually it was almost 9 years ago, oh my god. And when I was 17, I developed a really serious back pain. And it was really limiting my life, really limiting my life. It got very bad, like I was limping with my leg. I couldn't walk at some periods. I couldn't lift weights, so if I couldn't lift anything heavier than 3, 4, 5 kilo, not 5, I couldn't lift more than 3 kilos, otherwise I had pain. I couldn't run, running for more than a minute made me pain usually. I couldn't bend, like let's say even basic bending, I was starting to bend, it was hurting, when I was sitting it's hurting. Now yeah, I wasn't dying, it wasn't like terminal illness like heart attack or cancer, but I kind of was staring death in the eyes, because for me it was death. This was not life. If I couldn't do all those things when I was 17, holy shit, like really, I stare death in the eyes. That's how I feel. And I'm very blessed to have this chronic condition, because as Steve Jobs was talking, for me, it's like was a constant reminder that, hey, I'm gonna die. And really, when I had this condition, nothing else mattered. Like all the fear, embarrassment, or potential failures, they just completely did not matter to me. Really didn't matter to me. And this allowed me to take much better decisions in my life to bring me where I am today. And now I had to take lots of risks in my journey, a few big decisions. And in the beginning, I wasn't traveling the world, I wasn't earning 6 figures online, I wasn't having the amazing life which I have right now, really. I was barely surviving, actually, to be honest, on all fronts, even financially. I was scraping off money to pay the bills, and that was just a few years ago still, and that was the case for me. Now, I'll want to give you examples how it can relate to necessarily traveling the world, earning money online. I'll give you 2 examples of key decisions which helped me a lot to progress in my end. And I'm sure if others will take it, if others will stare deaf in the eyes, they'll take maybe similar decisions or something even better in other areas. So one case is I had a stage where I really wasn't earning still enough money online. I did have some income, but it was kind of on and off. I was earning around $1,000, something less, but it wasn't really enough to live. However, at that time, I decided to rent out my own place. I couldn't live with my parents in Israel. When you grew up, you go to the army, and then during the army, you earn like $100 a month, $150 a month. So I was still living with my parents. So it was really very close to after I finished my army in Israel. And I decided to rent out a place. Now, actually, I had to take some loans even, because I couldn't pay the bills. I couldn't literally just pay enough money for the rent, food, like basic things which I needed to live, nothing luxury. I wasn't traveling the world still, and it was kind of a key decision. However, for me, it was a very easy decision because failure did not, I still had a very bad back pain, and this led me to bring much better decisions, and I've done it. And this allowed me to focus on my business. Not only I've done this, I didn't take any job. I didn't do other jobs. I decided I'm going to focus all day long only on my business. Nothing else was important. And this allowed me to really focus on something. And focus is power. And during those 6 months when I've done it, it allowed me to build up a new business, scale up my other things, and start earning much more money online. Now, it may seem like a simple decision, but for me at the time it wasn't so simple. Because again, like most people are not comfortable with taking loans, not having enough money to live. Most people want to be really comfortable. I've done this, and for me, actually it was kind of simple because I was led by the idea I was gonna die. Another even key decision was I was really not forced, all my people surround me want me to go to university. And I didn't want to go to university. It wasn't my path. I didn't see nothing for me, it's just not for me. I don't really believe in university, and my parents wanted, like friends, others, everyone was doing it. I wasn't surrounded by entrepreneurs or something, so it was very hard for me in a way, but also very simple because, you know, it was a very reminder that, hey, if I'm gonna die, I'm staring death in the face, it doesn't matter, it really doesn't matter. So it was very easy for me to skip it and focus on really what I wanted to do. And I wanted to travel the world at that time, build up my own businesses, which is what I'm doing right now. If I haven't taken those two key decisions, right now maybe I still wasn't traveling the world as I am today. And I'm doing it for already 2 years, and I think I have an amazing life because of those decisions and our decisions as well. So maybe in this video it will be a slight reminder to you that we're all gonna die, and it's better to embrace it. And why wait until we have some kind of disease in order to live life fully? You don't have to have a chronic condition like I had or still have, not that great, but and you don't have to wait until you're very old to take some key decisions to live life fully. So I hope you enjoy this video. I would love to hear your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe as well to the channel, Project Laptop Lifestyle. And until the next video, take care.